Hi, this is Adeline Askanikbak and this is my video submission for Bio 240 Week 4 for Lymphatic System. And today is November 22 and it's Thanksgiving Day. So I'll be going over the part of the lymphatic system as well as the flow. And as my model is my mom, Patricia. So we'll start first with the tonsils. So tonsils is located, open your mouth, at the back of the throat, which is also known as the pharynx. So tonsils is a lymphatic or part of the lymphatic system that helps fight infections. So usually when we have colds, usually we'd see that the tonsils is inflamed. So that's actually the purpose of that. It fights infections. So for the second part, or the second would be the thymus. The thymus is actually under the anterior chest, which is behind the sternum and also in between the lungs. So this is also part of the endocrine system and it produces several hormones. It also helps boost your immunity by playing the role of development of T cells. And also again is the cervical lymph nodes. So the cervical lymph nodes is actually found in both of the neck on both sides. So you'd feel here also when you have colds or if you have infection, you would feel that it's also, this one is also a bit inflamed. So the cervical lymph nodes are subject to a number of pathological conditions like tumors, infections, and inflammations. So anything that you have in your body, if you have some sort of infection, you would sometimes feel that your lymph nodes is inflamed or swelling. So another one is the spleen. The spleen is the largest part of the lymphatic system and it's actually located in the left upper quadrant of the stomach. So the spleen acts as a filter of the blood as part of the immune system. Another one is a Peyer's patch, which are located throughout the ileum or the small intestines. It's actually a small masses and it's a lymphatic, it's actually small masses of the lymphatic system and it's like, or it acts like a tonsils of the intestines. It can capture and destroy bacteria in the intestines. And the last one is appendix. It's on the right lower quadrant in the stomach. The function of the appendix is actually still unknown. So now I'm going to discuss briefly the flow of the lymphatic system. First, we'll discuss the function. So lymphatic system is actually, it transports the interstitial fluid initially formed as a blood filtrate back to the blood. And also it transports absorbed fat from the small intestines into the blood. It's also, its cells like the lymphocytes provides immunological defense against diseases causing agents. So the flow, the lymphatic system is actually a network of vessels in our body and its main function is to drain excess fluid from our body. So the blood pressure will actually cause the fluid to be pushed the capillaries to the interstitial space and then it becomes a lymph. Then it flows from the lymphatic capillaries to the lymph nodes and flows throughout the body into a lymphatic duct. Also, it enters the internal jugular and subclavian vein. So briefly, I've already discussed the functions and also the flow of the lymphatic system and the parts that I've actually pointed out in my model. And so that concludes the video submission for Bio 240 Week 4. I hope you enjoyed and you learned something from my video. Thank you for watching and again, happy Thanksgiving to all.